Hello and welcome to this video playing waves. No, I have no idea what that is. The Dominican Republic, okay. Didn't know that flag at all. So, opponent is going for some knight a3, g3 opening. This is a reversed Blitz defense. Knight c3 here, yeah. Yeah, I had something like that in earlier games with d4. Okay, I'm going to keep it simple and just take this. Yeah, that's not the most exciting option maybe, but I think it should be okay for me. Okay, bishop a3. I didn't pay much attention to this idea, but it is very, very logical for white. Okay. Yeah, bishop a3. I have to do this. Huh? It's not very convenient. But there was no other way to keep it covered. The knight. It's not very harmonious. I probably shouldn't have taken on e4, but okay. Hindsight is 2020. Knight e2, okay. No, I have no idea what the idea is. Okay, the knight on c3 wasn't great, but I'm not quite sure where it is heading. This is the thing. I understand that he wasn't happy with the knight, but where is it going? Okay, so I think I'll just play the normal looking moves. Maybe at this one. Okay, he wants to trade this bishop. Okay. Yeah, maybe just take it. This is the simplest way. And now the knight back here for possible knight to e6. Yeah, it's a very equalish position. c3. I can try a5, a4, but I'm not really sure that it leads to much. And f5 is also an option. Yeah, maybe f5. Okay, I'll go f5. Try to be a bit more active here. Even though, yeah. Knight g5 might be interesting. Maybe. Okay, did not happen. So maybe I'm getting, I get an e4 here. This is good. Getting active here all of a sudden. Of course, I'm also weakening a little bit here my position, but I don't see something bad happening at the moment. I'm ready to play knight to d5. Okay, so this I'm happy to take. Will lead to a weak pawn on d4. Which again is not the end of the world, but certainly yeah, some progress for black. Yeah, this one I cannot play bishop c3 unfortunately. Maybe I actually can, but it looks like a weird idea. Okay, so he has that isolated pawn now. How to play that? I can go rook d5 maybe, just double up on it. And I have c5 also coming. King e3, c5. I don't know. f3. Maybe he will come. No, he doesn't do f3 here. Okay, so I'll go c5. Okay, I can take with the rook. I don't know what's better actually. I take with the pawn, king f4, or with the rook. I think trading one rook should be helpful here, so that the d-pawn is a bit more dangerous.
Check.
Yeah, and here I thought king to e6 or king to f6. g4 is somewhat annoying, but I can immediately push the pawn, so I'm activating the king here. Okay, time-wise I'm fine, that's good. So let's push the passer now. Okay, so king to f5 or king. Let's see. Or d2 first, d2 rook, d1, king e5, takes. King f4 and g3 will win the h pawn. Yeah, it should win actually. Should have gone to f5. Maybe that was a little bit more precise. It's not a big deal though. With g3 I will get to the h pawn. Yeah, it should be a fairly easy win. Let's not trade too many pawns. Okay, so g3. And then I'll take the h pawn and then go over to the queen side. Is that important? It probably doesn't matter if I take or do it like this. No, it shouldn't matter at all. Okay, so now going over here.
Time warning. White resigns.
Yeah, it wasn't much happening actually, but somehow he gave me lots of activity. This position is just completely equal, and it stays equal for some time. c3 I wasn't sure about. I wasn't quite sure what the point is. I mean, okay, you can play many things. Yeah, c4 for example is possible, or yeah, just stay. Yeah, do nothing in particular. Knight e2 already was slightly mysterious. I didn't quite understand the point, because the knight has nowhere to go. Okay, f5, which is actually okay, but I didn't want to just sit tight and do nothing. The move that worried me a little bit was knight g5. This kind of idea, if maybe there is a counterplay here. Yeah, this is much more difficult here for black in comparison. If I go e4 now, for example, he has some additional ideas. Maybe this, for example. King f1, that was very passive. Yeah, now, well, I still think he should go knight g5. And after this, my position is just a lot better. Bishop e7, yeah, and yeah, this is what it leads to. This whole thing. Now I'm just pressurizing the d pawn, and he's probably losing a pawn already. It's tough to see how he prevents it. Probably he cannot do it.
Check.
Yeah, and the position is probably losing. D3, D2 is dangerous, and I think G4 is the relatively best try. Yeah, and this is a losing ending. He's running out of moves now. After this, we got this king and pawn ending, which was lost. And he cannot do much else. He's running out of moves. He can play a couple of pawn moves, but here he has to take or give ground. And yeah, like this, for example. And then, yeah, he's running out of moves now. And here, just fix the pawns first, and then go with this winning procedure so that black wins both pawns. It's often easier to do if you have two pawns that you can take than just one. Yeah, the key moment in this game was here when he should not. I mean, I think he shouldn't have given me that in the first place, that I get this kind of active play in the center, but after knight d4 it gets very, very problematic. I was briefly thinking that this could be a move, but I didn't think this is right. I saw this and I wasn't sure about this because he has rook d7. Yeah, and the computer actually agrees. I am a pawn up at the moment, but I have to do this. Have to take care about this first, and then
check.
There's the check coming. Nah, that's not good. Yeah, and here white is in huge trouble. Okay, well, thanks for watching.